In this bit of Mishnah, which you'll be now familiar with, James, that we're going to recite, we have an interesting phrase, Kol Yisrael yesh lehem chelek l'olam haba, and then we use the expression Netzer Mata'ai, which is translated as the branch of my planting. The word for planting over here is a very interesting one, because a nata, the word nata, from which the word matai is derived, denotes the planting of trees. When vegetables are planted, there's a different word which is used. We use the expression zara, which is from the word zariya. And these different words reflect a very fundamental difference in the way in which trees and vegetables grow. When you plant a potato, for example, or wheat, the actual planting, the mother potato or the mother wheat, has to actually decay and rot before the new fruit, before the new vegetable is able to arise. And the dissolution of the old has to precede the advent of the new. But in regard to a fruit tree, fresh fruit is only possible when the fruit tree is alive and healthy. When you cut away the roots, you destroy all possibility of new offspring. And that is why we use the expression over here, Netzer Mata'ai, because we speak of Judaism as Eitz Chaim hi l'machazikim ba. It is a tree of life, meaning to say that there are two ways in which you can build the new. The first, which is very often present in societies, when young Turks want to take over, the first thing you do is you destroy the old. We've got to get rid of the old because there's a new and a fresh start and everything has to begin all over again. That is sometimes old rulers and leaders are executed or imprisoned or banished. Old ways and mores and values are denounced and rejected. When I studied philosophy, it was really interesting because each generation of philosophers would start by denouncing the previous generation, saying they spoke rubbish, but now listen to me. That has never been the Jewish way. On the contrary, when we build our new nation, even when we built new Israel, you can't build on a new foundation and scorn and spurn the old. You have to actually build on the continuity with Torah and traditions for Jewry is absolutely essential for a young generation. To be creative, we can only be creative when we are really building on the own. If we reject those traditions, then we lose it all. And that is implicit in this concept of Netzer Mata'ai, the planting, which refers to the planting of a tree, always building on the strong tree that is really growing and producing new creative branches and fruits out of it. And that is the Jewish way.